Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin, and in today's video we are going to talk about 5 reasons why you should not buy the PS5 digital. Now I know what you're thinking, save some money on the console on launch, get the digital only, super convenient, just download the games on the actual console, you don't have to go buy the games at Walmart or GameStop. But I'm going to tell you why you should not do that, and you should spend that extra $100–$150 depending on where you live in order to get the physical PS5. Reason number 1 is it's actually going to cost you more in the long run. Now, some reasons why that might be the case is that you're actually at the mercy of Sony in the PlayStation Store for the prices of your games. So let's say, for example, at your local store, a game is on sale for maybe like $30, but on the PlayStation Store, it's going for $60. You don't have access to that discounted price from the physical store because you do not have the actual disc tray that comes along with the physical PS5. So right there, you're just excluding yourself from all these deals that stores will give you. It's also going to cost more because you can't buy your games secondhand. And this is huge because I've bought a ton of games at a huge discounted price just by buying it used. A lot of people that might be buying the digital version or thinking about it might be on a budget because they're kind of looking at it like, okay, I can save $100 and just get the new PS5. But if you are on a budget, you're actually cutting yourself out from opportunities to save money in the future. So for example, the whole used game market, I know we just kind of touched on it, but you're basically cutting yourself off from that market. And if you are someone that's on a budget, that market is just a really great opportunity to get really good content, games, everything for a good price. Because like I said, if you don't do it like that, you're essentially stuck with whatever price Sony puts on the PlayStation Store, and sometimes it can be a great price and sometimes it can't be. Reason number 2 is physical games give you more options. With physical copies, you can sell it, you can trade it, you can collect it. I know some people are really into collecting their games. And just with the selling aspect, you can make that $100 difference back between the digital and the physical just by selling your used games every year. Games that you are done playing with and just want to get rid of. For example, I've made over $100 just on used games that I haven't touched in months. And I made that $100 maybe in the last week or two. So just imagine years of actually having this console and selling your games that you no longer play. You'll probably make a decent amount of money back, especially way over that $100 difference. Another reason why physical gives you so many options is you can actually use the backwards compatibility with your PS4 games. So the games that are compatible, all you basically do is just put the disc into the disc tray of the PS5 and you can play it. But if you buy the digital, all of the PS4 games that are compatible with the PS5 you don't have access to, because if they're on a physical disc, there's no way to actually play it on the PS5 unless you bought it digitally on the PS4. But I would say the majority of people probably still bought their games physically with the PS4. So you're basically not allowing yourself to use backwards compatibility, which, for example, if you have a lot of games that you really enjoyed with the PS4, you can still play them on next gen. And I think it just makes sense if you already have a bunch of games to, get the physical edition so that you can play those favorites from the PS4. Because if you don't, then you have to play all of your PS4 games on your PS4. And I would say the majority of people tend to sell their older consoles. So if you do that, then those games are just going to be sitting there collecting dust, or you're going to have to sell it. Owning the game is the best option in my opinion. Just because you own it, you can do whatever you want with it. If you don't like the game, you can sell it after like a week and the market value will still be high. You can beat the game in 2 days, sell it, make like $60–$70, and then you really only paid like $20–$30 for the game. So there's just so many great options about physically owning the discs that, in my opinion, it just makes sense to buy the games physically and have the physical PS5. Reason number 3 is you can still download games digitally. It's not like you're cutting yourself off from being able to download anything from the PlayStation Store. Just like the PS4, you can have the physical games or you can just buy it through the PlayStation Store. So why not have both versus limiting yourself to one, which would be the digital edition, only buying them digitally in the PlayStation Store. More options just make it a lot more convenient for you. Like, maybe the store you want to go to is far away, you just want to download digitally, you can do that. Or let's say a store has a really good deal on a game and you can actually save money, then you can just buy it physically and do that. It's just nice to have that choice to go digital or physical, which you can only have that with the physical edition PS5, not the digital. Number 4 is your digital downloads depend on your internet connection. So if you're someone who maybe has like slow or unreliable internet, such as myself, I live in a house with 4 other people, there's like 20 something devices, and downloading normally takes a long time unless nobody is home. You might live with family members neighbors, friends. You might live on like a student campus and have shared Wi-Fi, and these games are going to be big on the PS5, so it's going to take a while to download it if your internet is unreliable. Reason number 5 is with the physical PS5 with the disc tray, you can actually use it like a Blu-ray player. Now, as you guys probably know, with the PS3 and the PS4, you can actually play your movies, TV shows that are on Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray with the PS4. So if you already have a bunch of physical media, it just makes sense to get the physical PS5 because you already invested a ton of money in that content and you probably still want to utilize it and watch it. And it's just nice once again to have that option of doing a physical movie or streaming a movie, which you can do both on the PS5. Like, let's say worst case scenario, the streaming platform you want to use is like down for maintenance or something, and you have a bunch of people that you want to watch movies with. Maybe they're over for like a get together or something. Like, at least you can still use physical media, just pop it into the disc tray and watch it. There's just endless opportunities when you have those options versus being stuck to only digital. But I do think having a UHD Blu-ray player is a very good thing. Even if you don't use it a ton, like, you just have that option if you have a physical movie to just pop it in and watch it. So guys, that is 5 reasons on why you should not get the digital PS5 and why you should go with the physical. It just gives you so many more options. In my opinion, it's also going to make you money by buying those physical discs and selling them when you're no longer using them. And for that extra $100, you have all of those options available to you. And in my opinion, it just makes sense to get that edition just because with the next gen consoles, I feel like it's going to make your experience a lot better than being stuck with only digital because it really limits your options. So guys, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this video kind of helped you decide which PS5 you're going to get next month. Thank you for watching once again. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Follow my Instagram and other social platforms if you haven't already. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.